Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the podcast, and it has come. I think we're 20 episodes in, and it's time to say goodbye. I am stopping the podcast. Yes, I am stopping the podcast. I'm stopping Jason's Very Average Podcast. Why? Well, for a few reasons. The first being I got accepted to study data analytics at Deakin University, which means that I will be trying very best to study hard, and I may not have time to do these videos. These videos were getting longer and longer apart anyway, so I figure that it's best to do that. And the second thing, because I got accepted, I went out and treated myself, but also it's for work reasons, study reasons, and I got myself, because I really haven't prepared this very well, let me just take you in here. I got myself, excuse the mess, a brand new MacBook, yeah. And of course, with MacBook, with MacBook, comes preloaded with iMovie, and I might be buying Final Cut Pro too. So what you can expect in the future, what you may be able to expect in the future, is edited videos. And which brings me to my next point. I believe my next series is going to be the sexy data analyst. That's kind of what I have in my mind. Don't take it, don't steal it. It's what I have in my mind, and it's all about being sexy as a data analyst, because traditionally it is quite dry, very dry, and people, data analysts have personalities. Believe it or not, they have personalities. So that's what I'm going to try and why is it sexy? Because data is dirty and it needs some cleaning up. So that's kind of what I have in mind. I got a few videos just tinkering away in my head, but of course that will come secondary to any of my study that I'm doing, and hopefully it will be a nice reprieve from potentially a lot of dry studying. Yeah, so that's why I'm ending it. And then of course the other reason, which is, I started this in the pandemic, in the lockdown. I was like, you know what? If I can't go anywhere, I may as well get my social interaction from you, the internet consumer. Yeah, and that's over. No, what? Second round? Shit. Yeah. That fucking sucks. I live in Melbourne, for those of you watching from abroad. And Melbourne has been put into another 6-week lockdown because of a jump in cases. So that's unfortunate, but still, I think I'm going to stop this Very Average Podcast, because I have the chance to edit videos, and instead of it being super boring, I can cut it down to 3-4 minute videos and make it good, make it laughable, and maybe write something and then deliver it, and do a bit of delivery. Yeah, so anyway, stay safe. I hope you're staying safe. Everyone in Melbourne listening to this, I hope you're safe and you're staying safe and you're not breaking quarantine, unless it's, your girlfriend or something, and you guys live in different houses. I think that's still accepted. They haven't mentioned anything about that. Have you noticed? They haven't mentioned anything about the lover situation. So I'm maybe going to use whatever. Yeah, so it's really disappointing. A lot of people will suffer for this and will have mental health issues. So if you are having mental health issues, I totally recommend calling up Headspace or Lifeline, or getting help, or reaching out to a friend, talking to people. It's really important you keep talking to people, and you know, when your mum calls, answer the phone call, that type of thing. Yeah, so anyway, look, I hope you're all well. This is the end of the podcast, the end of an era. No, not really. Still coronavirus. And buonanotte. See you in the next video, which will be edited. So, peace.